How you doing, man? How you guys
Good news
doing?
going on.
What up? What up?
Look at that. I am freaking lit up. My face, I'm burnt everywhere, man. So,
What happened? What happened now? You burnt?
Yeah, you look like a ripe tomato.
yeah, right.
Uh,
Work's outside, man. It's outside work. And then you got Sacktown.
What up,
Then you got
Sacktown?
Sacktown.
Oh, what's up, guys? Jeff, Nate, Chris,
What
the
up?
Raiders, my other half, my
No,
Rare
yeah,
Candy
he
crew,
is. Listen to that
and of
voice.
course, Nabman.
Listen to that
What?
sexy voice of Sacktown. Listen to that now. It's so nice to be able to hear him so clear.
I don't know.
yeah. Hey, Sacktown, I'm
Hi.
jealous. I'm really jealous now. I thought I had to get
Well,
voice. No, you did.
Yes,
Well,
Sacktown.
I,
Sacktown
I'm
hit me up.
really, I'm really jealous of you too, Chris. I'm really jealous of that voice.
I want Chris to read me bedtime stories.
Sacktown hit me up and said that
Nate.
he was going
I-
over
I-
to Canada. He said he was going over to
I
Canada
have some.
tomorrow.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
No,
I
no, I'm going to
got
Kinder's Friday, Saturday.
I got stories from the
Saturday.
hood.
Saturday.
You want to hear that?
Okay,
Hey,
gotcha.
Yeah,
yeah, like the what's that? The Tales from the Hood. I got some of those stories for you.
I'm with that for sure.
You won't go to
Did,
sleep.
did you see this?
Some Menace to Society stories.
Did you see this from Phantom Man? So now what? Now you're going to bring views to people for everybody?
Yeah, he
If
said
you
he was going to
smart,
bring
you
like
wouldn't get rid of it.
150. He said he was going to bring 150 views
Okay.
to Rebel.
If
Yeah.
you, I know I saw that on Captain Jack's channel. Like if they do
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
Okay, what? 150 views? What the fuck's that do? Look, bro,
Bring me 150 subs. How about that?
Yeah, I don't
Well-
care about views. I want
subs would be good. Yeah,
seriously.
yeah.
We need to get everybody's numbers up, man. His
Yeah.
audio is so nice now. Yeah, dude, Chris, you definitely sound better with that microphone. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, there, no doubt, no doubt.
Cool.
You sound better. Mike sounds better. We're getting there. You guys are getting up with the technology. I'm impressed.
Says the one that is always struggling with technology.
You know,
You
my
said
first
it, not
instinct
me.
was to throw my hand up and flip you off, but I held back. I was a good boy. I didn't do it.
Well, it's time to upgrade. 'Cause remember my humble beginnings when I first pulled up, man, I had the cheapest mic, the cheapest webcam, and all that stuff was cheap. It was Timo cheap. Timu cheap. So
Oh, yeah, Jess
dope.
has even got a new mic and everything now. He's sent some. I rewatched our show from last week, Nate,
hmm
with Jess on there with us.
hmm
Did you rewatch it yet?
I didn't rewatch it, but it does it sound the same as like when we were like listening to him.
I
Like
didn't
live?
hear anything the night of the show.
Oh, you
couldn't hear
didn't?
it.
I
No.
heard it.
But my God, going back and watching that tonight, I'm like, oh man, no wonder Afakasi said something. It sounded horrible.
Yeah, it was pretty
Like
bad.
everything he was saying, all he could hear is
It sounded like a
background, I think.
fart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
sounded
it
like
was-
he was farting the whole time. It was bad. I was like, holy crap.
It was like that AFC West one that Kenna does, right? I got on that last night after I got home from work, right? And the host was just awful. I mean, it was just so at first the sound sucked, then the video sucked, and then the
Is
sound
it
sucked
the guy that
again.
sits up in the left-hand top corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Richie Richey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes his audio's off. He's in Canada, so he's got that Canadian connection.
Yeah,
Bad
that's the one
internet
with
up there.
Richie, yeah, no doubt. It's a great show, though. I mean,
He was moose antlers up there for their satellite.
Moose antlers and
He,
maple syrup.
he finally got back on there, and when he got back on there, at least everything was stable. You know what I mean? I don't know if he rebooted or whatever, but we were just hanging out talking shit about him the entire time. Going, well, I guess that's a Broncos thing. You just can't get your shit together. You know?
you guys see that? A lot of clickbait about that. The Raiders going to sign. It's always like that.
Yeah, especially
yeah.
now because there's no
Yeah.
news really. Everybody's kind of just
The
Like, wanting
speculations,
news, yeah.
rumors, clickbait. Yeah. So
Let's see, where are we? Yeah, I'm just trying. I'm way behind on this shit. Oh, Hitch Boy's here. What's up, man? Alex is here. What's going on? How you guys doing tonight?
What up,
Thanks
Hits
for
Boy?
popping in. Appreciate you all. Just a real quick shout out. Make sure everybody gets over to LV Raider 10. hit that sub notification, thumbs up, then jump on over to Chris for Raiders, give him the sub notification, thumbs up. I know Navman's streaming to his channel also, so make sure you do the same for him. It's Raiders Shield Family, so make sure you go over there and hit that thumbs up, the sub notification, all that happy good shit.
And just hit a bowl for a Sacktown. That's all.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Just give a wave to Sacktown as you're doing all that.
Yeah,
Like,
bowl for Sacktown.
Sacktown boots.
Give us a
all the
Sacktown
presents
salute just for the bowl.
presents.
what's up, Marcus?
It was up, Mark.
Yeah, I saw that earlier today too about Chubb. I'm like that. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, "There's no way." And then I read into it a little bit. I'm like, "Yeah, it's all bullshit."
What was that?
The whole way he made the announcement that he's ready to come and play with Gentry, blah blah blah. The Raiders are going to sign him in the next few days. Yeah, get out.
I've seen a couple of people say that already.
That's
Yeah.
her. Yeah, okay. I thought something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't
rumors.
freaking happening. No
Wait,
way.
So now people want to sign with the Raiders because they see the direction we're going in. Like, oh yeah, I'll sign now. But when we asked you that a couple of years ago, or last year, or 3 years ago, nah, I'm not going there. But now you want to come, and no, sorry, bye. Like that one receiver, what was his name? Nate. Damn, it escapes me. He signed with the Carolina Panthers a
Renfro?
couple years ago.
Oh, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, can't remember his name, but anyway, it'll come to me. Yeah, we wanted to sign him. He said no. He went to the Panthers. Now he wants to come to Raiders. Now all of a sudden, like, yeah, no thanks.
DJ Chark.
You
Shark.
want to come to the Raiders?
Oh, was
You
it
went-
DJ
Yeah,
Chark?
DJ Shark. Yeah, thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I got you.
Now he like, he's free agent.
Even though
He
it's
wants-
Hits Boy that said it, not me.
Thank you, his boy.
I'm
Now-
just
now
repeating
he
what he
wants-
typed.
I don't know if he's signing, but now he's a free agent. So I'm going to sign for the Raiders. Now, we don't want you. We want you a couple years ago, but now, no thanks.
Damn. Wish I could go shirtless to work, man. Look at that.
I'm
How
night
different is that?
for now. What?
Well, don't do it here because Jeff
He
might
changed it.
Yeah.
Look how
I'm like, what the
different
hell?
that is.
What's up,
What's that?
805? What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Oh, you want
So
to
I
see
got something interesting to tell you guys.
something? You want to see something, man? Here, look at that.
Yeah.
What up, 805?
Same thing.
I'm working on it. I'm working
What's up,
on
man?
it.
805's in here. 805. Please, brother.
What's
So I got something interesting that happened to me today, right? So we're looking to replace some more windows in the house. So the company we've been dealing with, they came by and they sent their rep over to measure out the windows that we want to finish up to get the house completed. And the guy walked in and he saw some of my Raiders stuff hanging up. He goes, "Oh, you're a Raiders fan?" I said, "Oh, hell yeah." He goes, "Yeah, me too." So at first I'm thinking, he's just being a salesman type shit, just trying to, blow smoke up my ass. Well, guess what? His cousin, 805, you'll appreciate this. His cousin is none other than the combine offensive lineman stat god, Bruce Campbell. His
No
cousin
shit.
is Bruce Campbell. Yep.
Wow.
And his cousin is Bruce Campbell, and someone that he's really good friends with, Maurice Hurst. Another Raiders
really?
guy. So I'm like, really? So him and I were talking. So I'm working. He's going to work with me, and I got his cell phone number now. He goes, I normally don't give my cell phone number out to customers. So I've got his cell phone number, and he's going to talk to both of them and then hopefully get them in touch with me somehow. And I've already reached out to Chris from Protect the Shield because everybody knows how good Chris is with interviews.
Yeah.
I want to get Chris involved. Would hopefully we can get an interview with one of them or both or whatever.
I don't like
No.
interviews. I don't like doing interviews either.
You know what I mean. Doesn't mean you're not going to be involved. I didn't say you. I said I just want to get Chris involved too because
No, I'm
when
messing
you
around.
watch his interviews with, like, you go back and watch his one with Hugh Jackson. It's a great interview, especially somebody that's pretty much one of the higher caliber players, coaches that he's interviewed. So I definitely I've reached out to him, waiting to hear from him. But I was pretty freaking cool when he told me all that. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, all right then. And I even said to him, I said, "You're my new best friend, man."
And now you
He's
got your
already-
business.
Yeah, he already went to the Black Hole website. I gave him all the codes and everything. So he's gonna join
Right.
the Black Hole. He lives right in Massachusetts.
Oh, that's
So I'm like,
dope.
good shit. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, man.
I'm joining the Black Hole Friday.
Yo, what?
I'm joining the Black Hole Friday.
There you go. Which one are you gonna go with? You gonna go with the first membership or the second one?
First one.
The second one's a little expensive. I didn't pay for that one. My wife got it for me. From
Yeah, because I'm going to Bakersfield chapter because it's closer. I can go up there. Yeah, the bobbleheads I would like to have, but I say no. I'll just get the basic one. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Those are sick. Those are so sick.
That's
There's already
badass.
No, you all
It's pretty detailed too, man.
you all see the jacket. I want that jacket, man.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah,
That whole thing is like $700 for that one, or
Yeah.
$600 for that membership.
it's $4.99.
Yeah, so I get the Violator and then I get Gorilla.
That's badass.
How you doing?
He's even got the big ball chain thing around his neck too.
Yeah, those are cool. I love them. They're pretty cool. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna join anyway, regardless.
So how much was it for that membership that you paid?
Yeah,
All
the
that stuff
second
you got?
There's 3 different memberships. There's the first one, which is like figure $60. You get a T-shirt, you get the golf towel, you get the certificate, you get the patch, you get a hat pin and a lapel pin. My wife also, hers came with a sticker too. The second one, the middle of the 3, you get the 2 bobbleheads, the shirt, pretty much everything else the same thing. You know, the towels, the pin, the patch, the lapel pin, and the certificate. The third one, you get the damn jacket. Yeah, here it is. He's bringing it up right now. You get the jacket. The jacket one is expensive, but it's a Letterman's jacket. You know.
That's nice.
Jason Down
Cool.
said he wants a Jeff
I saw
bobblehead.
that. I saw that.
I'd take a Jeff bobblehead. That'd be freaking fire.
No,
Yeah.
it'd bobble, bobble one time. It'd bobble one time forward, and it would just stay there.
As long as the bobblehead comes with a Dunkin' Donuts cup in his hand, that iced coffee cup.
There you
Yep.
go. Yeah, promo time. It's awesome. Love it. I was watching
Yeah,
chat over here. I'm just watching chat over here. The unsaid is just freaking. You don't even know how to type. You don't even. But whatever, dude.
You talking about Piano Man? It's not Piano Man show. Leave him alone.
No,
Yeah, they are, Dixon. I found something else out too. I don't know how many people knew this. I kind of heard this before, but it definitely was confirmed. The black hole itself. It's a Raiders onesie. The black hole itself is a. Where did I put my letter? Where the hell did that go? But it's a actual trademark of the Las Vegas Raiders and NFL Enterprises.
Really?
Do you know that? I knew that.
I had heard it. I didn't know it was true, if it was true or not, but it is, because part of the agreement that I had to sign for being the
Johnny.
chapter president, it states it in there. So like I can use the black hole logo, but I can't alter that logo
No.
except for what they allow me to change, which is basically just saying the black hole New England chapter. That's the only thing I can use it for. I can't use it for anything else.
No.
And because it's a trademark entity of the Raiders in the NFL, it's a property of theirs. So I can't just freely, I can't alter it in any way. If I alter it, then I can get screwed for it.
Yeah, you can't use that as a thumbnail, like you're gonna do a YouTube show. Can't use that as a
Oh,
thumbnail.
I can. I can.
You
I can use it as like my icon and everything because I'm not changing it.
Oh, okay.
As
Okay.
long as I don't change it and alter it for my own purposes, that's different.
Mm.
So, what's up, Diesel? What's going on, man?
I didn't think you used the thumbnail.
So Jeff,
Yeah.
I want a little clarification. So are you going to be the president of the New England chapter of the Black Hole, like you
Yeah,
were with?
it's official. It was official Tuesday night.
Mm.
Oh, that's okay. I heard something about this. It's official, but I didn't know you were going to be the president. You know, that
Yeah,
I didn't know
no,
that. Was
I took over
official.
that chapter. The chapter didn't have any leadership, so I had a conference call last Thursday with Cisco Ortega, who is like the executive director for all the club presidents, all the chapter presidents, and on that conference call was also Mark Jones, who's like the managing partner of the overall organization. So it was the three of us, and we just talked through things. And then I was on the conference call Tuesday night with all the chapter presidents, along with Mark Jones and so. And that's when he introduced me to everybody. So as of that point, it was official. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Congratulations, man.
It's gonna be fun.
Downs
Thank
has
you. Thank
Downs has a classic comment.
Yeah, this one here. Piano Man bobblehead would look like Pee Wee Herman having a seizure. Has anybody watched that yet? The documentary on Pee Wee Herman on Netflix? That was actually pretty good. I watched it the other day.
Well,
It was actually pretty
Paul
good.
Rubens.
Wish I had time to watch that kind of shit. I only have time to watch Raider shit. This point, I'm like,
Why you say?
12 hours-
Wait.
12 hours a
Did-
day, last 3 days.
Did we make a stipulation about that? I thought we did. It's not.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
It's the Raider Nation.
It's
Not
Raider
Raider.
stuff.
Yeah, Raiders stuff, Raiders media, Raiders news, but not Raiders shit.
Raider
We're not-
gear.
we're
Because
not
when
gonna
people say, "Well, I got all this Raider shit in my house." No, it's Raider gear.
No, we're not gonna be shit no
Raider
more.
stuff.
Because Raiders
Stuff.
nothing
Yeah.
is shit. Remember that. There's nothing.
We're not gonna
Raiders
be shit anymore. We're gonna be Raiders now. Real
Stuff.
Raiders.
Stuff.
I understand. It's been so many years of Raiders crap that yeah, you used to saying it. Yeah, I get it. Let's get out that habit.
Flute Boy's bobblehead would just have a cockroach.
So what's everybody? Everybody think the Steelers are going to win a Super Bowl now because Aaron Rodgers is
Aaron
their
Rodgers?
quarterback?
Oh man, they're
Yeah, I know.
destined. Yeah,
I
they
guess
are destined
fine
now.
today.
That's me now. There they are.
What's
Fuck.
up, Crash Dog?
That's
You
it's
finally
gonna be
signed.
another shit show.
Yeah.
I really see that. I mean,
Well, it's
Maybe
going to be another Aaron Rodgers show.
Maybe not because
true.
you got a couple good receivers. So
Doesn't matter if he's on the bench, man. I mean, he's going to be the talk every time.
yeah.
Who would have thought that he would go to the Steelers, huh?
Well, that was the initial talk anyway, right?
Yeah, that's what
I
it started with.
I would
It was
think.
either him or Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, if you don't. So here's the thing: if Aaron Rodgers was going to play at least one more year, he'd want to go somewhere where they're just a quarterback away from possibly making some strides. But with Pickens gone, I don't know. To be perfectly honest with you, who the number one is?
Mason Rudolph, man. Don't forget
Mason
about
Rudolph is, yeah.
Yeah, Mason Rudolph, man.
No, and that's the thing. It's kind of like okay,
Will
so
Howard.
you got DK Metcalf, but you sent Pickens away. So now what? Well, I mean, really, what does he have weapons wise on the offensive line?
But was Pickens Pickens was he wanted out of there because he just didn't feel like he got the ball enough because the quarterback play he had.
I'm just
like-
saying. I'm not sure he
Doug
was.
Dillon.
I'm not sure he's going to have the weapons to be able to do his thing. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
Because you remember
Oh,
Pittsburgh is not a pass happy team. They're more of a running, grind out team. So the
He
pass
went anywhere. He went anywhere that would sign him. That's where he was going.
so
Anybody
he,
that would sign him.
so the weapons. Like I said, they're not a pass happy team. They never have been a pass happy team throughout their history. They've always been a pound to the ground guys.
Dylan Holmes, your Bears offense. Yeah, they gave up 68 sacks last year. I don't see that happening this year. Not with the way that they increased their offensive line.
Yeah.
I think your offensive line is going to be good.
I don't think so. They did good in off season.
Dixon Titus and the Piano Man bobbleheads, they're called fleshlights.
Fleshlights.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Steelers draft class right now. They didn't really add anything over the draft either. They got Caleb Johnson. That's really the only offensive weapon that they got. I mean, if you want to call Will Howard a weapon, not really, but that doesn't really do anything. And then obviously they got DK Metcalf, but like you said, with Pickens leaving, that's kind of goes their wide receiver duo there.
Yeah, he's going to be doubled every play.
Well, he was like that anyway. He was like that in Seattle, so no matter where he goes, he's going to get doubled. The man's a freaking idiot.
And that's why Lockett got better, because Lockett was always one-on-one.
Yeah. Well, he's going to get doubled regardless. So,
right.
Well, you know what? Who cares? They ain't going to Super Bowl.
Thanks, honey.
This might be Tomlin's. This might be Tomlin's first losing season.
I don't think so.
You really?
Yeah, I don't think he will either. I mean, he's only going to win 9 games. I mean,
you're not going
to. My thing is, we gotta look at the last couple of years. T.J. Watt hasn't completed the season in a couple of years. You know what I mean? So I think if you lose
they're moving on from him. I've heard.
I think it was speculation, but he's still rostered there.
Yeah, they won't give her that. They won't give her that contract. That's what they want to do. They want to drop that contract.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Daniel Barry? What's going on, man?
Jason Downs, have a good night, brother.
Good night, Jason.
Jason.
Hey, Jason. Yeah, I got my nice new fresh full Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Oh, there it is. Promo time.
Out with the old and with the new full one.
He's trying. Eventually, they're going to catch on and go, yeah, we just need to freaking hand him.
Either going to catch on, promote him, or they're going to catch on and sue him. They're going to do one or two.
Yeah, really. Like, come on.
Hopefully they catch on, get you a promote, so I can jump on that wagon.
At some point.
They'll give you a lifetime supply of Dunkin' Donut iced coffees.
There you go.
My wife will be happy. We won't have to pay for it.
Present the membership card. That's it.
What's up, Dante? What's going on, brother? East Coast Gridiron.
That's right, Roman Wilson.
East Coast. What's up?
Totally forgot about that.
East Coast had a really good show on earlier today too. So
yeah, I agree with Dante what he's saying. They're gonna have a losing record. Oh, that's no way possible.
Yeah.
They always had a good offensive line.
You want to go inside? Come on.
And they run the ball well.
Yeah, I mean, it's like ECG said. Yeah, they have decent offensive line. They have a decent freaking stuff. But is decent going to work in their division in the AFC North? Is that going to work? Is that going to be enough?
Well, they got to compete with the Ravens and the Bengals. I don't know what the Bengals are doing. I have no idea. Either they're up or they're down.
And they still don't.
The Browns. I don't think the Browns are not up there yet to compete.
No,
with the Ravens.
shit, no.
That.
They have 6 quarterbacks in camp. So, I'm just saying.
Which means you have 0.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you what. How crazy would that be if they put friggin' Shadur on the freaking practice squad, or
they cut him?
They'd lose him. They'd lose him.
Yeah,
they would lose him for sure. Yeah.
As soon as he go on practice squad, they just want to snatch him real quick.
But didn't they already give him an extension? So that basically solidifies his freaking.
No,
if he goes on the practice squad.
Yeah,
he can't. Practice squad.
He can't get an extension because he's on a rookie contract.
Oh, that's right.
And he has no 5th-year option because he didn't go in the first round.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they can't do it. I mean, technically they can. They can actually trade the dude.
What's up, James Furpo's in the house? What's going on, brother?
Raiders.
Yeah, Dixon's right too. Browns can't afford more bad publicity.
No.
They really can't.
Nope.
The Browns got better at the expense of the Jaguars.
Well, here's
Well,
the thing: if they
in
do put him on
reality-
practice squad, he's fair game. Okay,
Mhm.
Yeah.
so he's going to have to be on the active roster. He's going to have to be on the 53-man roster as the
Yeah.
third or second quarterback. Now it just comes down to who's your number one, who's your number two.
I
You know?
and I can't believe Dylan Gabriel went before him though. I honestly didn't think that Dylan Gabriel was even.
I didn't think Sanders was going to get out of the first round. I
Tyler
honestly
Shuck.
thought-
That's the one
And
that
that's-
I'm like, wow.
yeah, because he got picked ahead of him too.
Yeah, he did.
Ahead of both of them.
New Orleans
Yeah.
picked him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
This draft
That's-
was weird.
Jackson Dart, I kind of knew he might get picked before him because he's probably that guy. But then what he did, everybody expected New York to take Shador, and he's like, oh, we're taking Jackson Dart. My guy.
yeah.
Flacco will be, that would be funny. The old man Flacco will be a starter.
Flacco,
Wow.
that's the way it's going to be trending. I think at the very beginning, see how it goes because he actually played damn well with the Browns. You know, he actually played damn well.
Isn't JPJ beefing with the Steelers defensive tackle? Yeah, kind of,
Yeah.
sort of. They just throwing words out there. Nothing big. They only play each other this year, so it don't really matter.
Yeah.
Flacco's good. Flacco's good about getting the ball out of his hands. He's not interested in getting freaking tackled. He's gonna find a dude. He's gonna throw the ball. They catch it or they don't, and that's it. He doesn't get sacked a lot. I mean, even at his age, he doesn't get sacked a lot. You know, so he's one of those dudes. He's all about the scheme, and he's typically balls out the hand 2 seconds or less. And I mean, he's not gonna.
Well, yeah, look at Flacco. Flacco to a playoff, so you know it couldn't be that bad.
What's going on?
So you know,
Yeah,
he has experience. You know, he has know-how. He knows how to get the job done. So him being day one starter, probably, maybe.
So
Was it
Dante
really?
says no one will pick up Shador. The league passed on him 5 times unless a QB
think
gets him.
I think if
Yeah.
somebody needs a third or a second, like a QB2 or a QB3, I think they would.
What?
Just because it'd be on a cheap, you know, as far as that's concerned. A 5th rounder, come on. I think he's way better than that, though. You know, I really do. He's way better than when he was drafted. I couldn't believe. I'm like, so you got Gabriel, you know, before
Yeah,
him.
but now, man, you're old like I'm old. You see what happens when a quarterback come out of college with the attitudes and the charisma and all that stuff. A lot of
And
teams
that's the
pass
thing.
for that because they don't want that type of atmosphere in their locker room. You've seen plenty of quarterbacks, plenty actual players that happen to. They get passed up because you might be a good player, but you don't fit our locker room and our scheme and our personality.
Absolutely.
So that's
Gee,
why,
fam, I just noticed that too. Bueno just changed his name to I'm Not Bruno.
I'm not bueno.
I'm not playing. We did change his name.
He says they would pick up Kenny Pickett before Shador. I wouldn't even want Shador holding my clipboard. I'd be afraid
I
he's
think
going to hold it the wrong way.
Pickett's going.
I don't like him. I don't think he's good. I'm sorry.
Pickett's
He
going.
was hyped. He was hyped up because he had a famous last name and his dad, so he was hyped up. But you know,
Pickett
What's
could
up,
very
Pete Delano?
easily.
Welcome.
Pickett could very easily go to another team on a practice squad.
yeah, 1-6 getting ranked teams. Yeah, he was 1-6 getting ranked teams.
Yeah.
Could beat the top teams.
What up,
Chris, protect the shield in the house.
Hey, what's
Chris,
up, Chris?
check your
Hey,
Instagram
Chris.
PM. I sent you a PM. I'll tell you who the players are later. Well, I
Oh,
can tell you
what?
right now.
You sent him a what?
I sent him an
Hey,
Instagram
Chris, how you doing,
PM.
man?
Oh. I heard something
What'd you
else. That's why I was like, I don't know.
What'd you think I said?
I don't know what you said. That's what I was
Like you
asking.
said, I sent you a PM. That's what it sounded to me.
Yeah, I heard PM.
Yeah,
That's what I
a
heard.
PM, private message. You never heard of that before?
No.
It's called a
No.
PM.
Sorry, a DM. I'll say a DM. Let me be
DM.
difficult.
It's a
Yeah.
DM.
That's
Direct
direct.
message.
Yeah.
I was like, a PM?
A direct
Just-
message.
No, that's Jason Downs. He's the foot one, not me. Mickey Mouse hands Pickett.
I mean, I get asked all the time why Shador went where he went, right? And I go, I don't know. The thing about it is the talent's there to be a top 2-round quarterback for sure, at minimum. At minimum, talent's there. He got better. He had several different coordinators, several different coaches until his old man showed up. You know, I don't mean that like head coach, like coordinators and all that stuff was shuffled around. He got better every year. So it had to be a character issue. Has to be. I can't see him going that way.
They give me a lot of things. Maybe they saw something they didn't like. Because like I said, Jeff had pointed out to me, I had to go back and watch it, that when it's pro day, he was throwing like the ball was just fluttering in the air for a long time. You know, had that zip on the ball. Maybe he can't read defenses
Kind of
as
doing this,
well.
and wobbling a whole.
Maybe he can't read defenses as well as we think he does. Remember, he's playing in college. You're gonna look
Right.
great in college. We gonna pros. Those small mistakes makes a big difference.
Well, yeah, it's kind of one of those where, I mean, yeah, it's not like some conspiracy where the owners all get in a room and talk and say, yeah, we're not taking Shador. We're going to make a statement here. That and I see that.
That could have been there too.
But I will.
You
But I
can't
will
come
tell you this.
You can't,
That's
you
one of the
can't,
rumors.
you can't come into our building with your daddy issues because you know if Shador don't start, they probably got something to say about it. Or Shador had a bad game, he gonna say something about it. His daddy gonna be in the media more than Shador will be.
Right.
He's not you don't want that.
And that's my point. My point is not necessarily they set all the owners, all the coaches, and all the GMs and stuff sat in a room and said, "Yep, we're not going to do that."
Oh, you don't believe that? You should think this
No,
is a boys' club, dude. The GMs, the owners, it is a boys' club.
Hold on. You're not letting me. You didn't let me finish. What I'm saying is, one GM talks to another GM. That GM talks to another GM, and there were conversations that were happening. I'm just saying they didn't go to a room and say, "We're just not going to draft Shador." You know,
They might have.
I'm saying they had conversations.
That's why there's owners, the owners meetings and GMs, everybody there. You don't know they could got in the room and got together and say, "We're going to do about Shador." You don't
All
know
these
that.
GMs know each other.
Yeah, they went to owners meeting and GMs meeting. They went there down with Florida, I think it was. They all went down there, and then they could have gotten in the room because we wasn't in there. They got in the room and said, "You know what? We're not going." Then Shador is going to be a stain on the NFL. We're not going.
But do you really think an owner is going to say, other owners tell them not take them, and not take them because what they said instead of what they see? They're going to want to get the best player for their team. I don't see a conspiracy issue here.
Yeah, I agree.
What's that, Jeff? That you just put up there? I'm trying to figure that out. Are we talking about the final NBA fight?
They still playing? I ain't watching that.
I don't even know. I was just going to look at the
first
score,
game.
but I got sidetracked.
The Pacers just won on a last second play.
Yeah,
that's what they've been doing.
Yeah.
So who won?
Pacers.
1-0. Was that at that had to have been at OKC, so they won one at home. At OKC's home. Ooh, that's a big deal.
The first game?
It was the first game.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Take one from basically the NBA MVP, that type of shit. That's a big deal. Who hit the last shot? Do you know, Nate?
Hallie.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, that's a good point. Shador had two coordinators at Colorado, Pat Schumer and Sean Lewis. He didn't get along with Sean and Sean San Diego State to be head coach. He had his dad his whole coaching career. Yeah, from Pop Warner on up.
Yeah, I mean, from birth on up.
Yeah.
Well, I know he was playing football when he was like 2 minutes old.
He
You just go to Miles Boone, take the football and throw it.
He was born. Deion handed him a football.
He's born with the football.
Took a picture. Took a selfie.
They told Deion's wife, "Say you having twins." but it wasn't a twin. It was a football. Right?
Yeah, it's one of those where you just don't know the backstory on exactly how it all happened, but I'm 100% sure there was some communication
And we
between
won't know-
GMs that knew each other. Hey, we just did an interview and this wasn't good at all.
Well,
We're
we
trying
won't
to
know
act-
for years. We won't know until they do a 30-30 on them or Netflix special. We don't know for
Oh, yeah.
years.
Absolutely. No kidding. And I'll be watching that one because I really want to know how it really went down, because there's no reason he should have left the second round. Really. I mean, talent wise.
It not talent wise, but it's his issues that he brings with him.
Right.
You know, you could say, you know, it's all his dad and stuff like that. But I mean, I seen a video, he has dollar signs squared, you know, on his living room wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that
I
too.
mean, framed artwork. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, wasn't I mean, on the wall in his living room, really? So I think he destroyed himself. I don't
Oh.
think there's no collaboration, you know, because like I said before, you ain't gonna tell one GM or one owner, no, you shouldn't get this dude. He's gonna go, why? You know, and they're gonna say because this or that, and they're gonna look into it. They're gonna make their own decision. You know, you're not gonna convince 31 other teams, you know, to say I won't draft him. They'll say, yeah, I won't draft him. Then they draft him.
So
They just didn't. They just didn't want him.
yeah. If we could actually put a lid on it with what ECG just said, actually up there.
What he said?
ECG said Sean Lewis was known to have a creative playbook and Shedeur couldn't grasp it. He said himself he didn't know the routes, how to throw choice routes. Former players said Sean was an awesome coach. So that could be part of it, like more of it when you go into the interview, which was a job interview essentially, right? And they tell you to write it down. We're going to give you a play. I want you to write it down how you execute it, you know? And maybe he just had maybe
Well,
that was
he went to
the problem.
he went to these job interviews, you know, with headphones on with music blaring. I mean,
I don't
I don't think
haven't
that really
seen-
happened.
I haven't
I
seen
think
any
I
of
think
that
went to one like that, but I don't think that really happened.
I
Some of that was
haven't
made-
seen
was made up.
anything that confirms that. And
Yeah.
and we're in the world of AI, so I take very little stock in a
yeah, that's true. That's true.
yeah. So I just think maybe they put him up on a whiteboard and he can't freaking. They said, "Hey, we're running this. How would you make the calls on it?" So you show me on the whiteboard. I
Okay, now,
honestly believe that's part of the problem.
Okay, now here's a hard-hitting question. Since you're talking about Shedeur and what happened to him, would
Yeah.
you have taken him in the second round for the Raiders?
No,
Third round.
What's up, Detroit God?
No,
What's going
it-
on?
Third round.
hey,
Third
hey,
round.
hold on. Had we
Oh,
not?
That's the question. Third round.
No,
You
no.
take him in the third round.
Hold on.
no.
Hold on. Let me caveat that. Had we not had Geno signed, then maybe there's a possibility that
Oh,
he
yeah.
goes second or third round. For us.
Definitely.
But we did
He's
take a quarterback though. Anyway,
Right, exactly. We didn't need it,
well, we did take a quarterback. So
What's up, Alfredo?
but we
So
took one.
that's not the point. We did draft a quarterback, Cam Miller. So would you take him? Okay, that's my question. We take him in the third round,
No,
fourth round,
no,
fifth round.
no.
And Nate, when did we draft Cam Miller?
6th.
Okay, would you take him in the sixth round?
I just
Well, he
I
was
just-
gone, but I say if he's still there, would you take him in the sixth round?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
What's up, Rafa?
But my thought process is this: had
Well,
we not acquired Geno, then
Yeah.
maybe that changes things a little bit.
It
Maybe
didn't change
a-
anything. It didn't change anything because they still picked a quarterback in sixth round. Would they could take somebody else? That didn't change anything. The
No,
Raiders, didn't
no.
want him. But you
What do you
saying
mean?
that if it's
Geno
so,
didn't getting Geno didn't change our need for a quarterback? Is that what you're saying?
No, you said that we got Geno Smith, so we didn't need to draft a quarterback. Okay, fine. He went in the 5th round. We drafted a quarterback in the 6th round. Okay.
Right.
Now, what
Right.
I'm saying to you is that since you're saying Shedeur is so talented, why didn't the Raiders take him? They could have took him in the 5th round. They couldn't if they lost their pick. But for example, if he was there in the 6th, would you have taken him?
No. I mean, in the 6th, probably I would have took him over Cam Miller.
So you're gonna have to be Bruno for the next 2 weeks.
You
learned a lesson last time, Bueno.
I'm just saying. I think Cam Miller's a project. He's probably going to be QB3 though.
Yep.
More than likely.
Absolutely.
So.
No, more than likely.
All I'm trying to tell you is that if we didn't acquire Geno, now we got to talk about a quarterback early, regardless of whether it's Shedeur or whoever. We got to think a little earlier on that. That's all I'm saying. But since we had Geno, QB1 is already taken care of. So.
I don't know. ALC looking good out there, man. Huh, Jeff?
What's the matter?
ALC out there moving his feet, lost that baby fat. Y'all know he might be quarterback 1. He might be on the bench.
I don't see Russ Wilson taking Matt Flynn's job as in the same way. Back in Seattle.
It happened.
I don't see that.
AOC, starting quarterback for your 2025 Las Vegas Raiders.
Only if shit hits the fan.
Unless something happens.
You're like my favorite content creator, DSR. He's my guy.
I just feel like that changed a lot of things getting Geno in the house.
Oh, it did. I agree with you. It did. It did. They made the Raiders not desperate to draft a quarterback.
Right.
Exactly. And we got to get one now because they're going to throw Shedeur out to the Wolves. If he starts, good luck.
Goodness.
Might be the rookie of the year. We don't know. We got to wait and see. But
gonna be rough though.
But one thing we don't have is another headache in the locker room.
Right.
I think that's been pretty much the common theme, has it not, Chris?
Yes,
been the common theme. You want high character,
right?
People got shit to prove.
Not even on my roster.
That's it. That's it. Because
I even Jeff, I don't know if you heard it, but on the Nabman show one time, I wrote a poem in the tone of Dr. Seuss. Huh?
I think you guys need to hear the poem.
What's up, Becca?
No, I don't think they want to hear it. I don't think they want to hear it.
I've heard it.
They heard it.
It's family friendly. It's family friendly.
Yeah, no pictures.
No, they've already heard it, so that's cool.
Oh, okay.
No pictures.
I'm not an artist. I can barely read my writing.
I can't believe how good Sackman sounds, man. That's awesome, dude.
It's awesome.
It's these awesome earbuds that I got, man. They're just fucking awesome, man.
Who get that to you?
Don't touch anything.
Who get that to you?
Mr. Jeff did. Mr. LaFontaine gave me those.
Ooh, government name.
Ooh.
So he's going to Kenna's house. He's going to Kenna's house Saturday. And Kenna's going to have his son there, and his son's got to set up his tablet. So he's actually not going to be on his phone all the time, be able to do his stuff on a tablet, which was
I'll be able to read the chats and stuff.
Awesome.
And that's also GFAM that's down there. GFAM is a big player in that deal.
Yes,
big player.
Well, so he calls me Uncle Mike. And I call him nephew.
Open Mike.
I call him nephew. His nephew G-Fam.
Awesome.
Well, Santa, you can start a GoFundMe or OnlyFans, man, and get a new computer.
Oh, just on OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
Yeah,
No.
you should do that.
No,
don't.
no. I would make.
I'm just
I would
kidding.
make negative money.
Negative money.
People will be like, "Oh no, I saw that. You owe me $100."
Yeah.
Unsubscribe. Yeah, just leave me. Yeah, take $20.
Please get off.
Yeah,
I might get some of those. Yeah, I'll give you $100 if you don't do this anymore. Okay.
You're a trip, bro. Love you like a freaking brother, man. It's freaking amazing.
Thank you, man. I love you like a brother too. I love all these guys, man. It was so nice meeting Nate and Chris.
Toucan
at
Crew.
Bakersfield, the Toucan Crew,
Toucan Crew,
and
absolutely.
And Nate's. I'm not sure if she's your girlfriend or fiance.
That's
My
his
girlfriend,
boss.
yeah.
That's
my
his
boss,
boss.
for sure.
That's the boss.
Yeah, they were out.
Nate, go over and talk. Nate,
805,
he's
you're
on
not
break.
kidding about that, about the Browns.
She was boss
Yeah,
there. Hey, it's time to do a video. It's time to do an interview. Nate, over here now. Like,
Yeah.
So
Nate.
Based on-
No, him and his girlfriend were just.
she was
I mean, his girlfriend was sweeter than. Yeah, she was. Stole the word out of my mouth.
So
Yeah,
he
she was
outkicked
just a
he outkicked
sweetheart.
his coverage.
What's up, Eric
Is that what you're
Colby?
saying? He outkicked his
Did you
coverage.
pick her? Did you pick her or she picked you?
It's kind of a mutual.
She picked
kind
you
of
then.
thing.
Yeah, okay. She picked you. Okay.
Did she put
Yeah,
Yeah,
conditions?
I'm the catch. I'm the catch.
She
You're
told
right.
you, "Come here. You're my new
You
boyfriend
felt
now."
bad for him. Oh, look at this kid.
Was there conditions, Nate?
He had to sign an NDA.
Like you have to connect your goatee with your mustache within
Yeah,
3
that's what it
years,
is.
and then we're good. Yeah,
That's what it is. Oh, we're way past that then. She should have been gone.
I'm teasing you, bro. You know that. But
I
the
would
only
had to
thing,
sign a pre-
only
Instead
thing
of
I
a
knock on
prenuptial, he had to sign a predateable.
Yeah,
Hey, where's
exactly.
California, or where's she from?
I'm sorry. Say it again. Say it again.
Where's her background? Where's she from?
She's from San Diego.
Oh, okay. You lucky she's not from New Orleans.
New Orleans? No. Oh, like
Because
for
she'll
voodoo
get
shit?
you that spaghetti, that red sauce, and you'll never leave the house again.
Yeah, exactly. I still feel the voodoo doll fucking poking me sometimes though.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say it on the air what my offer was, but I gave you and your girlfriend the offer.
Oh yeah. She
the
was ready to
OnlyFans
take
offer?
it right then and there.
The OnlyFans offer?
No,
I'm just
Yeah,
she
joking.
was a sweetheart, but she wouldn't even want that shit.
My wife's out of the country. That's how bad our shit's going. No, she owns a hiking group, and they went to Madrid to hike the El Camino mountains in Madrid, Spain. So she's overseas right now. That's pretty cool.
She had to go all the way to Spain to get away from that man.
And that bike's not far enough.
And hiking the mountains, get away. Make sure you had no cell phone reception. I'm in the hills. You can't call me.
Yeah.
I literally told her, you don't have to go to Spain to get away from me. Just go to New England. I'll never show up. I promise.
Oh,
What's
ouch.
up, brother? Welcome in, man.
Rebel. I call him the Dale Earnhardt Jr. looking like. You don't like
Dale
it,
Jr.
The who? Well, I'm sorry. I missed that. What'd you say?
He looks like, I think he looks, well, now he shaved off his mustache, so not quite so much, but he looked like Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. Yep.
His
Not
dad was
everybody
my
knows
number.
NASCAR, bro. I'm just saying.
It's NASCAR.
But he does look like him. I get you.
He does. He goes, well, I told him the first time, and he's like, man, well, I wish I had his money, but no, I'm not him.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
no shit, right?
Yeah, you have a problem with marijuana. You wouldn't stop smoking.
Shit, yeah, Ricky Williams.
Yeah, he loves his pot. Had to have it.
I'll tell you
What's
what,
wrong
that
with
is
pot, man?
that is if I was an NFL football
Nothing
player,
now,
the last thing I
Mike.
do was
It's
smoke
nothing
weed.
now because it's legal now, so you can smoke all you
Yeah.
want. So,
Ain't
no
legal in football. I mean, marijuana would be better for these players than a lot of drugs they're taking. You know, the
Understood.
hard drugs.
That's,
But I
that's
wouldn't
fine.
want to be trying to play at a high level in the NFL smoking weed because
Well, you
dude,
can't smoke
They
weed.
didn't
I mean,
smoke it before a
like
game. They
like when
smoked
I
it
right.
like when I was a paratrooper, I smoked weed, but if we were on a jump that night,
after.
obviously I didn't smoke weed, or drink or anything else.
Can imagine you now, Psych Town, you all high and buzzed. Like, what? Where's the ripcord? You fun. Oh, shit. Did somebody
Oh,
pack my
fuck.
shit?
No, fortunately, my
Oh.
parachute opened up automatically for me,
Yeah.
so I didn't have to worry about it.
Oh,
Detroit.
yeah. That's right, it does. But I was saying,
So-
my
And
Yeah, I
fortunately,
agree
it opened up every time, so I'm good.
Detroit God just quoted at Sam Kinison right there.
Oh, I love Sam Kinison.
It's like this old poem. Gene made a machine. Joe made it go. Then Art blew a fart and blew the whole damn thing apart.
Oh, you should have done Sam Kinison voice, man.
Pink cocaine. I mean, no,
That's best I got, bro. Best I got.
Hey, Jeff, do you see any lines on the Patriots game? You see any what they're predicting, or they haven't came out yet?
Well, there's lines on the field. There's the 10-yard, the 5-yard, 15.
Good. I'm glad you found out because
The
I had
end
no
zone
idea.
line, the
I had
sideline.
no idea they had that out there. Damn it.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me. You know what I'm talking about. Shut up.
I have no idea.
GFR
Okay.
knows. See, go play for New England. They obviously don't care about pink cocaine usage.
I don't know what the line is yet on that.
Is he still on team or is he gone?
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
I seen the other day when I was on. It might have been Instagram, but like some Patriots content creators came up and was like, "Yeah, Stephon Diggs looks really good at OTAs. Like he was running good routes, and he's apparently looks really good at OTAs, and he's
So
a good teammate."
The excuse was that was him and assault.
Hey, question for you guys, real quick. Who does Tom Brady broadcast for? What network?
It's Fox.
Fox.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Because that 1:00 game against New England, CBS.
Yes,
So-
CBS.
So it won't be him.
Is he allowed to do live broadcasts on Raider
They will-
games?
I don't
they
think
won't
that's
go-
what I was gonna say. They won't let him do.
They
Raider
won't let him
games.
do it.
I
No.
thought he
think
did one last year.
I think he wasn't the owner yet. He
Yeah.
was.
True.
I think they-
True.
I think
He
they
was,
worked out
in
some
going.
type of thing.
He
I
can't. He's
don't
not
know.
like he's not allowed to go into the to do the with Raiders play like was going to play Detroit.
Right,
whatever.
right.
He wasn't allowed to go in the locker room and do a pregame
Right.
anything.
Right. He cannot do a game when the Raiders are playing.
He did a game with Raiders play. They played Detroit, but he can't go in the locker room and do a pregame.
Hold on. He wasn't an owner yet. Now
Yeah, no.
he cannot.
Oh yeah, definitely not. No.
Right.
Okay, real quick. You guys wanted to know what the odds are?
Oh, for
The
what?
spread is -2.5 Patriots. The over under is 43.5 or 42.5 right now for that game.
Oh shit!
That's a lot of points.
42?
Right now, the Patriots. So the spread is the Patriots are favored to win by 2.5 points over the Raiders,
Right.
or the Raiders are underdogs by either 1.5 or 2.5 points, depending on the score. Money line, the Patriots are the favorites to win outright, with odds indicating a higher implied probability of victory. And the over-under projected total score for the game is 43-5 or 42-5.
Yeah, that's a lot
Damn.
of points.
That's a
I
lot.
know we're gonna be good. We're gonna be that good.
And
Or
odds are subject to change, too.
Is
Well,
that
Patriots
total
gonna score
points?
42
42 total points, so 21 apiece.
Yeah,
Basically.
pretty much. Yeah.
or
You just
or is
call
it
it that way.
or is it like this now, man? Patriots scored 39, we scored 3.
Yeah, hope not.
Yeah.
Hope not. I hope I hope that's.
I hope
Yeah.
that's far. I know it'll be far.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's the way of looking at it.
They
Goddamn.
probably gave the they probably gave them the 2.5 because it's a home game.
Well, that's
Yeah.
just it. It's a home game. for the
Gillette.
Patriots.
It's
So that's as of today, June 5th. So right now, that's what the odds are at.
I'm putting the for the Raiders to at least get the line 2.5.
Yeah,
They'll
that's
hit.
going-
I would
You don't
probably go the under, and I would take the Raiders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both
What
teams.
I would do
Both
if I was
teams
the
at
betting
42 though. I don't know.
You think we can score 21 points? I think we can score more than 28 points. 21
we
points
could.
now.
but both
Yeah.
teams score over 21 points.
Yeah, I think
Well, if it were like that, yes, but I think one's going to dominate the other. Obviously,
It's gonna be
I think.
it's gonna be 40-0 Raiders.
You think the Raiders are going to score 40 points?
No.
I hope that happens because I'll be happy sipping my beer in New England if that happens,
See,
man.
see that
Okay, I'll say
that's-
31-3.
that's my two Kane brother talking right there, man. My two Kane man. He's right. I agree with him. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
you
it's
just
gonna be 31-21 Raiders.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's way over in my opinion.
No, I don't think so.
the over. I think I take over, bar none, because the thing about it is Drake May is a rookie. He's a rookie this year now because he didn't play. Right? He got hurt early, right?
He played most of the season last year.
He did. I said, what are you talking
Drake
about?
May?
He played a lot of
Yeah, he
seasons.
No,
played.
wait. What am I thinking? Who
Most
am I
of the
thinking
season.
about then?
You
Got
think
got
about
hurt. What rookie? What big rookie got hurt in the preseason?
JJ.
it?
Oh,
McCarthy?
JJ. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I
Yeah.
was confusing the two. Sorry.
But you don't think the Raiders can score 31 points? You know, last year they couldn't score anything because they couldn't get in the red zone. They couldn't drive the ball down the field. I
Couldn't
think
score when they got in the red zone.
and when they got in the red zone, they couldn't do nothing.
Chris and I agree on few things, but one thing we do agree on is run, pass, run, pass. Run, pass is not the way to play. You know?
Oh no, you're right now.
Run, pass, punt.
It's like this. It's like this. We run for first down, 1 yard. Dude, run second down, -2 because he got hit behind the scrimmage. Third down, it's passing down. Same thing
Yeah.
happens.
Get sacked.
Yep.
Yep.
I agree, Detroit guy, because I've been saying the same thing. You know, nobody expected Detroit to do what they did last year.
Washington.
You know, I mean, what's to say we can't do the same thing? I'm not saying that we're going to. I'm just saying there's nothing saying that it can't happen to us also. Again,
It can
any
happen.
given Sunday, you can beat anybody. You know, I mean, we could go in there and sweep our entire division for all we know. You never know.
It
You
happens.
don't know how that ball's going to bounce. You have no clue.
It happens in NFL history. They have those teams from worst to first, like over like the next year. You just don't know.
Hey, remember
It
not too
happens
long ago,
every
we
year.
went-
Yeah,
Not so long ago, we went 6-0 in our division, and we didn't even make the playoffs. So
Oh, I
That's
know.
crazy. You shut out the division and don't make the playoffs. I
Yep.
think what were we? 7-9?
it was.
I think we won
we
one
were
more
8-8.
game than
We were
the
8-8.
division.
We were 8-8.
Yeah, I
We
thought
were
it was
16
8-8.
then. We were 16 then. It was 8-8.
Oh, 8-8. Okay.
Good
8-8.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sweep the division, you should be in the playoffs.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that year.
It
I remember
depends
that
on-
year.
Depends on the division.
Nuts.
It depends on the rest of the division teams beating other teams too, because
It's up tough.
they'll beat other
down.
teams. We could beat the other teams. We beat our
We used
division.
to,
we'll
but
beat
not
the other
now.
teams. So,
Yeah, I had season tickets. That was one of the years I had season tickets. So I'm like, yeah, we're doing good in the AFC West. And yeah, couldn't win. We had to win one game at the end. That's it, near the end, to get in the playoffs. Couldn't do it because I never got. I had 17 years. I sat or stood in the black hole and never got to see a playoff game at home.
Yeah.
I've only seen the Raiders win one time in person.
Huh.
That
I've
was in
seen them lose
94.
more than I have seen them win. I tell you that in person.
I'm
Well,
3-0.
during the
I'm
2000s,
3-0.
our record is horrible. From 2004 to current, the record is atrocious. It's disgusting.
Damn.
So I'm 3-0 on the games that I've actually been there in person at the stadium. Being a East Coast guy, it's kind of hard sometimes, to be able to get to games. I am so glad I was not at that Panthers game because that would have tarnished my record.
I'm about
3.5 hours away, man. I could have been there. I was at work though.
I'm 4-3 the Raiders with the Raiders. I'm 4-3.
Oh,
Start off 1-0 with a Super Bowl win. 1-0. But technically, I wasn't a Raider fan yet to the end of the game.
Yep. That Coliseum game me and my daughter went to, I flew out to Washington. They live in Washington State. Both my daughters do. So I took my Raider daughter. I have to do it this way, Raider daughter. Her and I did a road trip down to Oakland, and we went to a Thursday night game and watched freaking Phillip Rivers whine his ass off when he got picked at the end of the game to win that game for the Raiders' last primetime game in the Coliseum. Now, I will tell you that
I was there. I was there for that.
That was weird. Me and Mike had talked about this. We were in the same stadium at the same time, and that shit was freaking electric.
I was on the south. You were staying at the north end more, weren't you? I was in the south end. I was in the black hole.
Yeah, I had to come in from the other direction. You were on the other side. I was on that side, and otherwise we would have met. And when I saw your ugly ass, man, that's one of a kind. So I'm sure I would have remembered.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm just happy to be one of a kind.
Good times, man. Hey, I'm gonna bounce off here, guys. Man, it's been great chatting with you, man. But I'm freaking burnt.
Literally burnt, huh?
Yeah, I mean, literally the difference between that and that. It's so yeah.
You got that redneck can.
Well, it's a half a redneck. So the neck extends to here. I didn't quite get it all the way down. If I could ride with my shirt off, I would. But the job's cool. What me and my business partner are doing.
What are you guys doing?
What's that?
What are you guys doing?
So I'm a lead for the ATV park at a ranch. So we're doing rides, like ATV rides, 4-wheelers and stuff.
No, that's not fun.
UTVs and that type of stuff. And so today I was out and about. It's 90 with very little wind. And I was out mapping out the correct routes. And a couple other guys were digging new trails so we can create an advanced trail route. It's a 250-acre property, so there's plenty of stuff. I'm up there with chainsaw and all this other stuff today. And the thing about it is, all the guys that are riders, the tour guides, what have you, and those guys, there were 3 dudes there, and their total amount of tips today was well over $1,200, just tips. Mm-hmm. So, we're heading in the right direction. This is a ranch been kind of struggling with that part of that, and things have changed in the last 2 weeks. So my time on here is going to be a little bit limited. And Jeff will be like, great, awesome.
You've been doing wellness checks on Europe because he must be missing you. Does he call you up crying during the day? Where are you?
Europe texts me like every day. He's like, "Hey, bro, how you doing?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm working." But anyhow, Europe's good shit, man. He's good people, and and he lives in Upper Alabama. He lives in Upper Alabama, which is only about 4 hours from me. So we intend some point in this summer getting together, and we'll do some Raider stuff, at my place. So, but I mean, you guys are right. This time of year, we're really just kind of speculating. Really,
Right now, this is why we did what we did tonight. It's like what
They nothing to talk about.
I haven't been on all week. I got on Rebel show last night.
Yep.
And I'm like, I definitely still wanted to do a show tonight with Nate. Neither one of us have been on much in the last few days. So
yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
why I had to do a video. That's why I did a YouTube video, and that's why I did a little short thing. I was like, I gotta do fucking something. Like, there's nothing going on.
Exactly.
Yeah. I feel like people forget about you after a while.
That's why.
Yeah,
Although I get
Keep the
messages
face
on the
out there.
side like, "Hey, when's your next live?" I'm like, I don't know. It was supposed to be last night,
Right.
but we didn't do it.
So I'll be doing one, the normal one we do on Friday tomorrow night. Hopefully, I'm gonna sleep like a rock. I am flat beat. But of course, my wife being in Spain, I got these freaking 2 kids up in the house, aka the puppies, the dogs, and they freaking may not let me sleep. So, but I'll be on here. I got some work to do on my truck and my 4-wheeler over here. And, but I will definitely be doing the normal one on Friday at 9 Eastern. Jeff, just, shoot me an IG, for tomorrow. I know you go on as well, at 10, I think, on Fridays, right?
Fridays we go on at 9. I just messaged Turf to see
Oh,
if he's
shoot.
doing
I'm
his
sorry,
show.
man.
Oh man.
Hey, Sacktown, you're freaking on the show because you're part of the show.
I know.
I'm not. I don't want to hear
What?
it.
No, I'm going on your show. I mean, I got a special thing for bowl time this week. So if you, I know.
Oh, really? You've been
Jeff
working on
Townsend-
something, huh?
Yeah, I've been working on something. And Jeff, if you like Captain Jack singing, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be singing.
Nice.
If I like what?
Bowl time with Sacktown. Yeah. So he lights one up, and everybody in the chat, if they lighten up, then they light up at the same time with him, and then he has a story to tell. Yeah. So that's
It's
the end of the
sitting around
show.
a campfire, but we're sitting around a fucking bowl of smoke.
Yeah. A bullfire,
All he
yeah.
has- If he runs out of weed, all he
No,
has to do is
I've heard Blue Stories time. Yeah,
all
I've
he
heard
has
all
to do
those
is go
before.
pick one right quick. You know, So,
They ain't ready
yeah.
yet. They're only
Hey.
about 5 foot tall right now.
Jeff, to you, because I'm working so much, I hope I'm going to be able to get on more. But Jeff, to you, thank you so much, my friend, for all the guidance and all the stuff you do for me.
No problem,
And I
man.
know you throw my name out there like I'm freaking the best prostitute in town. I love it.
I don't know if I go that far, but
Yeah, I had better. I had
Second
a lot
best. Second best. He's probably the
better. I
best.
had better.
And then Nate, the thing is, when I mess with you about your mustache and beard, because it's the only freaking thing I can fuck with you about.
I'm not
That
sure,
good,
bro.
dude. You're that good. Chris, always freaking love hanging around with you, man. You are a freaking stud. You're an OG, man. Sub time is coming for you. No question. Sacktown, yeah, go fuck yourself.
Thank you.
Did I say that out loud? No, I'm kidding. I'll see you tomorrow. You know I love you. No shit.
Oh, I know, man. I don't take offense. Nothing.
But
Just don't say nothing about my mom and or my daughter.
oh yeah, we don't do the mom stuff. We just don't do the mom stuff.
Take it
It's
for a
not.
grain of salt.
Other than that, I'm free game.
But anyhow, I am off tomorrow and Saturday. Hopefully, this turns from red to darker, and maybe I can get to.
No. You can't get darker than me. Nope, that's not gonna happen. I'm the only dark on the
So
show.
I said
It's not
darker.
gonna happen. You
I
better
said
stay a
darker.
certain
I
color.
said
Nope.
darker. I said
I'm
darker
gonna call YouTube
than
up and
what
tell
I
them he's
have.
trying to copy me. You know, he's trying to be dark. I have this copywriting. You cannot be darker than
Yeah, I'm just saying I'm gonna be. Hopefully, I'm a little darker than I am, and maybe I can try to rival that a little bit because the way
this is
much as I'm out in the
trademark.
sun, man, people might mistake me for Chris.
Nope.
Just
I'm gonna say copyright infringement. I'm gonna sue you. You can't get
I
darker.
just need a gray coat, gray goatee,
I'm
and
gonna
we're
sue
good
you,
to
man.
I'm gonna sue you.
go.
He's copying me. I had this for 61 years. You can't just take it from me. No.
I'm not trying to
I
take
will tell you this: all I need to be is I need to be out in the sun one day, and I'm dark as can be. It's the Portuguese. My mother's the same way. She'll go down to Florida in April, and she'll come back dark as hell, and she's good for the summer. It's like night and day. It's insane.
I get
But
red.
that's the
but I don't-
Portuguese blood in me. I don't burn.
Yeah,
I don't burn.
I get red, but I don't get blistered up or anything where I
Yeah,
have
no.
to treat or anything. It's just over time. I mean, I'm half Native American, so it's kind of the red part is kind of the thing. I mean, I have 4 brothers, and they're all the same way. So, don't really necessarily have to mess with sunscreen at all. It's just that I've been out in the sun 3 straight days, 90 degrees with direct sunlight. So I'm kind of dealing with a little bit of redness, and then, but I'll
Thanks for joining
certainly,
us, people. Welcome to
certainly
the
be
Raiders Tanning Show. How to
I'll
get
be
tan
chasing-
by tan by hosted by Navman. This is the Raiders Tanning Show.
I'll just be chasing Chris on that cut. I'll try to get there, but I don't think I'm gonna get that far, bro. Really don't.
Good luck. Drink a lot of chocolate milk. That might help you some too.
Last thing, love y'all. Thanks for having me on. You guys are freaking awesome. Just keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. Love y'all.
Saluting that, man.
Yeah,
Oh, my
Appreciate you, man.
fucking John Leon, what's up, man? He goes, every white person's native.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta be the third longest goodbye I heard in my life. I'm leaving the show 15 minutes later. Okay, you still here.
I'm right next to the man right now.
I'm on a
Chris
bomb
Ford?
because I'm on a bomb because I'm being punished right now.
Oh, is that what it is?
I can really punish you like that.
Oh, there it
you
is.
go.
There it is.
Uh-oh.
Well, there it is.
You know, I
There it is.
I like stuff
There
with
it
people.
is. There it is. Well, we've been on for 2 hours. I didn't want to stay on super long tonight. I wanted to just do like our normal 2-hour thing. So
Yeah. I'm good with
to
it.
go.
I'm good
So-
with it, yeah.
There's really nothing else to add.
Before you go,
Yeah.
right quick, do you honestly think they gonna score?
Hold on. Hold
They
on.
go-
We
they
can't
go-
get rid of Navman that easy. Hold on. He's back. He's back.
93 red man. All right, off I go.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
He came back for that. Fuck.
So Nate, not Nate. I know you're going to the pitch game. Jeff, you going to the Pacers game? You gonna try to get tickets or what? Or is he gonna do a black coat thing for the Patriots game?
What?
Jeffrey.
Are you going to the Patriots game or are you just gonna do a black hole thing?
You talking to
Okay.
me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
the
I
first-
definitely plan on being at the game. Hell yeah. If I can afford the ticket, yeah.
Okay.
That's the whole goal.
How much are the tickets out there? Average price.
Cheapest I've seen so far is anywhere from $250 to $300.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You all see how much it costs for that Dallas Cowboy game and the Raiders game, man. I was like, nope, I'm not selling my house.
Oh, that was easy. They're free.
Yeah, just gonna win them. You lucky bastard.
Oh yeah, whatever. It was still rigged. I don't care what you say. It was rigged. I was trying to get that guy some money under the table. That's fine.
What's
And
up,
plus,
baby?
if I thought you got a really cool girlfriend, yeah, I think we'll give you the tickets.
The fuck? No, we're not playing Tecmo Bowl tonight. That is not happening.
Jeff is scared, Rorschach. It's all right. Next time we will, for sure.
Oh, I'm glad you think so.
Eventually.
When we start mini camp, that's next week, or we got the next.
I think
No,
it's
there's
Yeah.
what? I think 2 days left of camp, and then that's it. They shut down until July.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll have like 3 or 4 weeks off, and then everything will kick back up again.
But
I'm
I
not going to
wanted to go.
last, yeah.
I wanted to go to that Dallas game. I think I might go break into Nate's house and take Jack them tickets.
Yeah, but
Or wait, I'll go to the
they're
nearest.
not physical
Or
tickets.
I'm gonna go to the nearest Chinese restaurant, wait for Nate to pick up some food, and I'm gonna grab them tickets. Or
There you
pasta.
go.
Hey,
You're gonna have to take,
Hey,
you're gonna have to
Chris.
take his phone because they're not
Chris.
physical tickets.
Chris, we'll
Well,
go
that's
down.
what they
We'll,
think with me.
we'll go down with our Toucan crew. You don't have a chance.
We just grab names and hostages, man. Let us in the gate and just pick them out. Like, yeah, you don't want to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I want to go to one game at least this year. I don't know. I had to find the cheapest one.
You better start walking.
Why?
I don't know. Let's go to the LA game. Like, wouldn't you go there? It's right there. You live in LA.
It's not that close for him.
It's not that close.
How far is it?
Okay, here. I can get to Vegas in 3 hours. It takes me 2.5 hours to get to LA.
Yeah.
I'm right there.
Don't you live in LA?
No, I don't live in LA. I live in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a you
Go
problem.
to Google Maps, and type in California City, and you can see how far from LA I am.
There you go.
Yeah, he's like in the high desert area.
Mhm.
California.
Really high. Yeah, Mike, really high, huh? Really high desert.
All right, now I see the theme here.
No, I was kidding, brother. No, man, yeah, Google Maps, California City, see where I'm at. I'm 2.5 hours from LA. That's not even counting
Separated
traffic.
nation.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
And 3 hours went
Chris-
straight shot to Vegas.
Crispy out there smoking the cactus.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm like 20
You
minutes
guys-
from
you
so
guys
far.
the red butt on top of it, man. That's the best one, Jack. The one with the red butt on it.
No, probably longer. Probably like 30 minutes from SoFi with traffic.
Yeah, I'm about the same distance from here to Gillette. That shithole. The Rusty Razor, as we call it around here. Everybody calls it the Razor. Like the Pats fans, we call it the Rusty Razor.
Why they call
What's
it
up,
that?
Raider? He's in
No, I'm
Joshua.
not in Joshua Tree. No, I'm in California. Population 2 people.
So what are you in Death
Kristen's
Valley?
wife.
Death Valley is about a stone throw from me. So yeah, I can get there in about 45
So then you're
minutes.
basically in Death Valley if you're that.
Yeah, I can get there in 45 minutes.
So the answer is yes. Okay.
As I
Good.
said, yes, I can get there in 45
No,
minutes.
you didn't. No, you didn't. You said you're
Yes,
stone
I'm
away from it.
45 minutes from Death Valley.
I don't like
All
to
right,
see
girls. All right, girls. We get
I
it.
don't like to
Stop
see
fighting
microphone.
now.
You get too loud with
I'm
it.
gonna go get some popcorn. I'll be right back.
Huh.
Also, you like a microphone? Hey, well, it's your fault. Should have told you about this one.
You rush at Chris. You live in the desert and you're always wearing black clothing. What the fuck?
I've been wearing black all my life, so why it changed now? There it is. Well, the red's a silver black. We made it.
Hey, let's log off now while Mike's gone. He's gonna come back and there'll be nobody in the.
I can still hear you.
I was gonna say that. He can still hear us. He has his fucking headphones in.
you got your buzz you bought him. I can hear you.
That bit you in the ass, didn't it, Jeff?
Bruno says population 2. Chris and the spider that chomped on his eyeball.
Oh,
Bruno?
one now because I killed that mofo.
So population 1.
So now it's one. Yeah. Sacktown, are you going to any games this year?
No,
No.
no. I can't afford it. I spent a lot of money. I went to the game in Cleveland like 4 years ago, Cleveland Raiders, when we needed to get that win to get into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to a game 2 years ago in Buffalo.
Oh, nice.
And but no, I'm just financially, I would love to go to a game. I got a buddy who's got season tickets too,
RJ.
so I can get them cheap. But I just can't afford the hotel and the flight and the food and everything.
Got you.
Who's the Irish guy that
yeah.
hangs out on your deck? Patio furniture.
Stupid.
Patio furniture.
That's pretty dope.
It's
That was a
like
good one.
everyone I got a new mic. Everybody shut up. Exactly. Thank you, Roshat. That's exactly what it is. I am bragging.
What's up, RJ? What's up, Jonathan Plays Jr.? Who you all got winning the Super Bowl? Jonathan wants to know. Realistically, now, I'm saying the Eagles repeat.
Eagles probably could repeat.
Yeah.
They only got
really
better.
could.
They only got better, so they didn't lose anything. They gained.
Yeah. Eagles by far.
I mean, yeah, it's easy to say.
They're probably the
What do you think
favorite,
about
yeah.
what do you think about the AFC team though?
I think it's
What-
the Bills.
I think it's going to be the Bills. Okay.
Mhm. I think it's their time. The Bills or the Ravens. I think it's either of those two. for me.
Yeah, I could see.
Ravens might take that step
I know
forward.
people aren't going to like this, but I say from the AFC side, I still think until they don't make the playoffs or they get knocked out, it's still going to be the Chiefs, man.
Chiefs,
Oh.
yeah.
I don't
Chiefs are
think
just
so.
they've got that magic bullet that gets them through. I don't get it. I
They
don't fucking get it.
They should have lost to the Bills. I don't know.
I think their little magic is gone now because they've been exposed. The referees have been exposed. That was their extra magic that they needed to get.
Yeah, we'll see what happens this year now. I mean, because that all came out before the Super Bowl. So
Yeah, I
we'll see
know.
what
And
happens.
that one ref got fired. The one that every time.
Well, they didn't fire them. They demoted them. They got moved down
demoted
to
him, yeah.
college.
He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
head
Okay.
ref anymore.
I thought they got rid of him.
No, he's not
No.
head ref anymore.
They basically set them back for like remedial training again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They still have a chance to come back to the NFL, but it's going to take some serious time. They're going to prove themselves.
Yeah, you could be a line judge and all that
Yeah,
stuff, but you
judge.
can't be a head ref anymore for now.
Right away, I got to kind of
That's how
agree.
it
I think
just-
the Lions could make it.
I
We'll
just
see
think
what
their
happens.
division has got so much tougher than what it's been in the past
Oh,
couple
God.
years.
I mean, the Bears are not going
So
to be
much.
a pushover this year.
No
No.
way.
Oh,
No way.
Yeah,
AFC North ain't no joke, man.
No,
No,
hell
the
no.
Vikings are only going to be as good as JJ
McCarthy.
is.
Yeah.
That's the big question mark. Is that
Yeah.
mhm.
And then the Packers are the Packers. Like, the Packers are always fucking solid.
They're always there
Mhm.
for some reason. They're always there. They start slow, but they always manage to be there.
Yeah.
Then you got the Vikings, which they got McCarthy is their starting quarterback now.
hmm
He never played NFL down, so we got to see how he performs.
Yeah. Dixon Sider put it on the nose, though. Kevin O'Connell is a fucking genius.
all right? So you got the mic working. Does your speaker not work? Because I just said the same thing after you said it.
What?
See, obviously not because he can't hear me.
What?
He was in awe.
I'm talking to
Who?
Chris.
Oh, Chris.
He's pretending to be
I
frozen.
just said they're
I
going to be in Dark. We don't know what's going to be up in Minnesota. They're going to live and die by JJ McCarthy. He goes, "Oh yeah, and the Minnesota Vikings. Who's their starting quarterback? Oh yeah, McCarthy." I'm like, I just said that.
I think you've upset.
Yeah, he's froze.
He's
No,
not
he's
frozen.
I'm not froze.
I knew he
Oh,
wasn't.
I didn't hear you say that.
he did it again.
I didn't hear you say that because you said it at the same time Michael said something. I didn't hear you say that. But yeah, okay. You said it. You got credit.
You like doing that a lot.
Yeah.
Somebody
I
wants
do
to call
because
you on a
I
cracker.
smoke weed, so I get froze too.
I wasn't probably just sitting there. Commanders versus Ravens Super Bowl? Yeah, man, possibility.
I like the who said it? Oh, Jonathan said it. Lions and Ravens. That would be a fire Super Bowl.
Oh, that would be good.
Lions
No.
Bills would be a fire Super Bowl.
I want to see a team Jeff statements from the future. What? Shut up. It's just
Roshat, this clowning.
I
right?
what the hell was I gonna say?
I don't know.
I want, if
Make
it's
sure
not
that
us,
you say
I
it
wanna-
first. I can't say it again. So what are you gonna say? So I won't say it again.
I just want to see. Just mute him. How's that mic working now, Chris?
You can unmute
Oh, it's
yourself.
working fine.
I just, if it's not us, obviously, I want to see somebody that hasn't won the Super Bowl before, but anybody but the Chargers.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't mind
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
like the Lions, you know, the Bills, Cincinnati. You know, fuck the Chiefs. I'm tired of them being in it. Had it.
Now, fuck Cincinnati now since I've been there.
What's wrong with Cincinnati?
Huh?
What's wrong?
Since
He
I-
went to the game last
No, when
year,
I went
so
to the game last year.
he's still butthurt about that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. I get it.
Do you get it? Or did you have to say that because Rorschach said it?
Chris gets it.
No,
Well,
Dixon's
yeah.
right. Fuck them all.
He throws himself again.
Yeah, no, he moved himself.
Yeah, yeah. He's hiding behind me. Where is he?
Who just sent me a message? Yeah. Who just sent me something? Misty Ashton. Who the hell is that?
And Chris is back. Yes, he's back. Yes, he's back. Yes, he's
That would. I don't think that would never happen. I don't think they would let that happen.
Ends in a tie? Yeah.
I don't think they'll ever.
I know
let that.
somebody's got to win that.
Yeah.
That game could go on for days, and someone has to win the game.
No. No, Roshan, drop the mic costs too much money, man. Hard earned money, not dropping it. Jeez.
All right, Nate, you ready to call it?
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody. Have
All
a
right,
wonderful
then.
evening. Everybody, take
Thanks
care.
for having me.
No
Thanks
problem.
for having me.
Of course, man,
Thanks
of
to
course.
everybody in the chat.
Nav man, thanks for coming in. Chris, thank you for coming in.
Mhm.
Sure.
We'll be on tomorrow night. Just waiting to hear from Turf if he's going to be on or not. If Turf is not going to be on, then we will be on tomorrow night at 9:00 Eastern time, 6:00 Pacific for a Friday night show
Nice.
with your host, Chris, myself, Nate. You going to be there, or you going
I'm
away?
going to the Angel game.
All right,
They
so
still-
not Nate.
They still
Okay.
playing baseball now? Angels?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
They're only a couple games
They haven't
behind
been
in the first.
mathematically eliminated yet.
I thought they couldn't see the season.
They're only a couple games behind in first.
Well,
You know, I don't think Cam Ward's going to be a bust. I think he's
No.
going to be okay.
I think Cameron's gonna be good.
Yeah, Jess, you'll be here tomorrow night. Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome.
So we'll have you on tomorrow night for sure, brother. So, and I'm sure others will be popping in and out as usual on a Friday night. Everybody knows how we do it. So, until next time, everybody. This is how I have to. I can't load the file the normal way because it's too goddamn big. So I have to do it this way. We'll play this out. Everybody, and we're gonna play it. forgot to say one thing before we sign off, like I always do. Everybody stay safe and go Raiders.
Go
They gotta
Raiders.
play it again.
Go Raiders, man.